Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, with Thanos being one of the most oldest characters that I had, I was thinking he was probably alive around the Stone Age, and while the Stone Age was happening, he was still just out there conquering planets and destroying people because he is a ridiculous amount of age, and we're not even going to get into that. But regardless of all that, we are getting so much closer. We're one episode away from the end of Doctor Stone, which is crazy to think about right now. Doctor Stone is actually about to finish and conclude with some miniature battle. I mean, from what we get this week's episode and finishing the phones, you would think that they would talked a little bit about the plans of the other people, like of the side of the bad guys, but I guess they just want to save that all for a surprise. I mean, the only thing that's really going to happen is, they're going to show up and start a fight. I mean, to be fair, they have shown a little bit more tactical prowess, like them attacking the village from the water, like starting in the water and coming up from behind them while they're all distracted at the bridge. Just kind of should have gave our characters an interesting look at what could probably already happen, right? Like imagine them going even further and now having someone much stronger that they don't need to worry about whatever his mission is, he's going to get it done, and they just put everybody else to do something else. Um, there's a lot that I can see popping off in Doctor Stone that they're really not giving us any answers to, which is fine because it's all going to be answered probably next week. And to think that the battle could take place relatively quickly or maybe even at the second half of the show kind of has me worried about how long the next season's going to take. If we are getting another season, I mean, they could be like, and then he wins the fight, and because he won the fight, he could start to rebuild without any distractions. The end. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to do that. I'm just saying that I've seen shows end on 12 episodes and they kind of give you that conclusion of a ending or something, they're like, oh, and then he figured it out, they lived happily ever after, that you can imagine. And if you can't, sorry, they did. But yeah, I really want to know what is going to transpire through this fight. Not only that, what does he have really planned out with these phones? Like, what are the true things that are going to bring forth a victory, like guaranteed? Seeing how he's like, if we get these phones, it's practically over, which makes sense in the grand scheme of, being able to be like, hey, these guys are falling back to your position, be ready. We did everything we can. Now that it happened, and if they didn't make that happen, they're like, okay, we failed. Do not attack, and by that, they're already saving themselves some hassle of losing people that might not have been in a good position elsewise if they weren't told differently. So to think that he's putting so much bet on the phone being the end all be all of this, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared to see what happens, because if they fail, if there's a way to disconnect it at all, if someone gets to it to disconnect it, it's over, right? Like, it's over for that aspect of, the battle. You're not going to be able to do much after that. And let's snap on them. That's just my overall problem with the grand scheme of where it's going, for the bad people, I guess you can call them, because with the phones taken out and so much work being put into them and so much talk being put into it, like, oh yes, we will win with these. If they're taken down, what the heck are they going to do? And then on the other side is, even if they lose their leader, their very, very powerful leader, they don't lose that much firepower, right? Like, it's not like we just got to take out this one guy and we win. The one thing that is still a saving grace for all of this that we haven't had any talk about or any actual understanding of what they're doing, and maybe maybe we do have some understanding of what's going on, but we haven't been like specifically told what the heck's been going on. And that's what the two friends that actually left the main character in the first place, that separated from him, what have they been doing? What is their side of all this? What do they bring to the table to actually give us a fighting chance? Or are they just pieces to the puzzle to just fight? You know, do they just come into the battle and attack? I think this battle might not be going in the favor of the science, and then after it's not going in the favor, they show up and maybe get them out of there, get as many people out as they can, because I don't see this going well for them. Like, they got to go against some ridiculously powerful people, and not only go against them, try to actually beat them. Maybe not taking their lives. I mean, they have swords, you know, and they're going against wood. That's a good upgrade for them. But at the same time, they had those swords, and all of them couldn't beat up one guy that they were ganging up on. They had to have somebody on his side who he thought he could trust attack his weapon without him noticing. That's the only reason why we won the last battle, pretty much. So let's add someone who doesn't need any weapons to take out lions and see what happens. So that's where I'm kind of at with the whole entire show. I'm just like, man, like, you guys have amped up this human guy so much that it feels like there's no possible way he can lose. Like, he could lose, but it has to be the most, you know, diabolical way of getting him. And then not only that, what do you do after, if you know, knock him out unconscious or put him in jail, in a bar jail, you know, like, what the heck do you do if you're not gonna kill? You know, that's kind of my whole thing in this situation now. It's like you're stuck in an endless loop of dealing with somebody unless death is the answer, you know, unless you take him out for good so he can't come back and cause these problems. What are you gonna do? And I guess he could bring him to his side and have him understand, but it seems like they already tried that when they were already working together, right? Like, they're both just stuck on their own ideals against each other so much that it makes no sense for them to actually work together ever, unless something like a third party, like a new group of people, or just some type of problem shows up, and both teams need to handle it. You know, that's the only way I really see that working out. But other than that, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you very soon here with some more content. If not today, definitely tomorrow. So with all that being said, take care, everybody, and I will definitely talk to you later. So with that, peace. I might die here. Did I not tell you? That's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. Be gone, thought. Run up, grab him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Perfect.